curious. You're curious. Focus. It's dangerous. Where are we? Don't go near it. Don't go there. Don't go too close. Don't go to the Mars. You don't know what will happen if you touch it. It's lighter. It's nicer. I like it here. Can we stay? Let's stay here. I like the way it's safe here. It's dark here. It's light here. It's nice. It's not broken. It's fixed. What happened? The bridge is fixed. Let's cross it.
The Northmen tell this story about the death of Baldur. It begins with dark dreams. Night after night, Baldur dreams of his own death, and the gods fear for his life. So Baldur's mother makes everything in the world, fire, water, iron, stone, earth, wood, beasts, birds, serpents, poison, sickness, swear an oath not to harm her son. One by one, they each make their vow. Neither weapons nor wood will injure him, Baldur's mother boasts. Only Loki, father of Hela, the mistress of death, is not amused.
Dillion is in there. Don't forget. You can figure it. You need the runes to fight Dillion. You need Dillion. He's waiting. Open the gate. She can't. Open the gate. It's locked. Try harder. She can't. The gate. She can't. She can't. She will. She'll find a way. She always finds a way. Go through it. It's dangerous. Follow it. What's behind the gate? Where will it take you? It's not safe. Why didn't she You broke him. You killed him. I couldn't see the darkness within you. The curse cannot be. Look what happens to me. Dillion doesn't know you killed him, but we do. Do you know? Was it worth it? You're still alive and Dillion's dead. He doesn't deserve to be dead. How does that make you feel? He led you astray. Should have listened. Dillion, there he is. What are you waiting for? Quick, find a way. Find him. Go. He's tortured you. Dillion, don't lose him. Slip away too many times. You always let him disappear. Dillion, there he is. Quick. Where is he? Where's he gone? We're in the wrong world. He's not here. She's in the wrong world. He's not in this world. He's in the other one. He's in the other one. He's in the dark world. The dark. The dark world.
The world once seemed so simple. Black and white. Darkness and light. Narrow dividing lines of our own making. Dillian taught her to see further. To peek through the cracks and see the worlds of color stretching away from the gloom. And Senua explored new paths into the unknown.
He's the reason she keeps fighting. Do you remember the smell of his neck? You can't go up there. You can't go up there. Not in this world. No. Not in this world. You can't. Look what happens to the things you love. Nobody will love her now. Can you remember what love feels like? Look what happens to the things she loves. She destroys the things she loves. Do you even remember? His love is guiding you.
The gods feast and rejoice and amuse themselves by throwing spears and stones at Balder, striking at him with sword and axe. But he comes to no harm, whatever they do. The gods never cease to wonder at this great marvel. But Loki shapes himself into a woman and asks Balder's mother, "Is it really true that all things promise to keep him safe?" "I did not ask the mistletoe," Balder's mother confesses. "I thought it was too young." Oh dear.
He was the only one that didn't mind the curse. He loved her so much. Senua, you've got it. Why isn't he here? He's gone. He's in the dark world. He's gone to the dark world. You're in the wrong world. He's in the other world. The dark world. Without you. The curse. Now the darkness is swallowing you both. Cursed. You have no chance for love now. Nobody will love you again. Ever again. You can. There he is. Where are you taking me? He's up there. He's up there. How do you get up there? There's a way. There is a way up there. She can do this. You're nearly there. She'll find the way.
Loki makes a dart out of mistletoe and goes to the gods as they throw things at Balder. The blind god, Huth, was there. Loki asks him why he wasn't taking part. Huth says, "I cannot see where Balder stands, and even if I could see him, I have no weapon." Loki replies, "Here is a wand. I will tell you where he stands." And Huth throws the mistletoe at Balder. It pierces through him, and to everyone's horror, Balder is killed. And for this, Huth is slain.
Everything gets broken in the end.
You've killed him with your love because he believed in you.
Just like it strangled him.
The Northmen tell how the gods mourned Balder. His body was to be burnt on his ship, but they could not manage to push it into the sea and sent for a giantess to do it. She comes riding a wolf and has vipers for her reins. She pushes Balder's ship into the sea with such force that the ground shakes and the rollers burst into flames. When Balder's wife sees his body carried onto the ship, her heart bursts with grief, and she dies. She's put next to her husband, and the pyre is lit, sending the dead to hell. But even so, the gods cannot accept his death.
It's all your fault.
It's all your fault.
You're cursed.
You led you astray. You should have listened to your father when you were young. And his love has tortured you.
She should have listened to her father. Why didn't she listen to her father?
Years had passed since she left her father. She trained hard alongside her friend, Dillian. She saw things no one else could. Patterns, shapes, movement. An intuition that made her an exceptional warrior. Friendship turned to love. But the shadow of darkness never let her go. She was caught between two worlds. That of Zinbel and her past. And Dillian. Her future. Two realities tearing at her soul.
Wasting your... You have no time for this. Speak up, Dillian. These rooms mean nothing. Dillian's all part. You don't get. They've been trials to distract you. They've set you up, and now they're going to watch you fall.
What if these trials mean nothing?
It's laughing at you.
Take you no closer to Dillian.
Dillian, and you're letting this get in the way.
What if they are just to tire you out, to make you weak?
Why didn't she
Trust.
listen?
She thought she could defy them.
Do you remember how he made you feel?
Overcome with grief, the gods send Hermod to ride to Hell and ask Hela to let Balder return home. All the gods are weeping, he says. Are they? Asks Hela. We shall see if he is truly missed. If everything in the world will weep for him, he shall go back to the gods. But if even one thing refuses, Balder stays with me. The gods send messengers everywhere. Weep for Balder, weep him out of Hell. And everything wept. Men, beasts, earth, stone, trees, metal, everything. Except for a giantess they find in a cave. Balder was never my friend, she says. Let Hel keep what she has. The Northmen say that the giantess must have been Loki in disguise.
Dillion saved you from them. Do you remember the way he looked? He's the reason she's alive at all.
What if they're all about wasting your time, just delaying minute by minute by minute?
What does she think she's doing?
You're special. She thinks she can
They mean nothing.
be special.
Does it feel like to be in love?
It could all be a waste of her time.
The gods are just... What if the gods are laughing?
Messing with her.
It wouldn't be this.
First time. You have no chance of love now.
Nobody will love you again.
Ever again. You can.
You have no chance.
She thought that she knew best.
She thought she had light within her when she has only that.
She is pure darkness.
What if this is pointless?
What are you doing? Why did you
The Northmen tell how the gods punished Loki for Balder's death. They captured him and took him to a cave. They fetched his 2 sons and turned one into a wolf, and he ripped his brother apart. The gods used Loki's own son's entrails to tie him down and turned these bonds to iron and dangled a poisonous serpent over his face so that its venom would drip onto him. Each time the venom drips onto Loki's face, he writhes in agony. The Northmen say that is the cause of earthquakes. A reminder, perhaps, that if even gods must accept death, then so must we.
Dillion saved her.
You owe your life to Dillion.
You owe everything to him.
Dillian!
There he is.
Dillian never much cared for the underworld, and looked dimly upon the druids, like her father, Zinbel. I guess he took after his father, a chieftain who believed nothing he couldn't see,
Very careful.
and he happened to be blind. She felt safe in Dillian's arms, learned to see the world through his eyes. And slowly, the darkness that had bound her so tightly began to unravel.
Be quick. Be quick. Careful. Don't breathe.
It's not safe. You're going to fall. Careful.
No, she's not. She's not going to fall. She's strong. She's steady. She can do it. You can do it, Senua.